also that now when you went to the architecture and you were more interested on the processes, operations, collaborations, and was it then during your architecture career that you started then thinking how we could improve collaboration, or was it more then when you changed your career to academic and went to the digital innovation group?
Yeah, it was after. Yeah, it was after because okay, when I was working as an architect, that was like a couple of years after the School of Architecture. So I was learning a lot of things. It was amazing because, it's very different from the academic way that you're taught architecture, and when you do things in practice that you have to build the next 3 months. So it was very good to consolidate all this knowledge. But yeah, I think it is a combination of factors there, because around 2008 there was a global crisis. Okay, in Greece this was around 2010. I had a very good job as an architect, but this was also the time where I coincided, because I said I've learned a lot of things in this job and I wanted to do more, especially with digital technology. So I wanted to pursue further studies. And this coincided with the economic crisis. So that led me thinking about other careers, because I said, yeah, okay, I can leave this job. I can go do a master, learn something about digital technologies that I was always passionate about, but I was also looking at what sort of jobs will be there when I finish. And then this is when I started thinking more about beyond the design and looking at the management. So that's why I started also a PhD later on to learn more about that, because I thought it would be really useful for my career. And yeah, still now, okay, I'm not designing, so I'm not active in research, but I try to have close relation to industry in whatever I do, from my academic position and also external consulting that I am also doing.
Really nice. Are you able to share some of your research projects that you have done during your academic career?
Yeah, so different projects. For example, okay, the longest project was my PhD, if you can consider that, because it was around 4 years, where I was studying supply chains in the Netherlands. And this is a great environment to study supply chain management because of the culture and because it's very much ingrained in the culture. Companies work together. So what I was looking there was to see to understand the relation between supply chain management at a strategic level and technologies such as building information modeling. And then the results of that, the findings were that essentially if you have a supply chain relation already in place, a good collaboration already in place, then it's much easier to learn and implement new technologies. Whereas on the other hand side, if you go first to implement digital technologies, if you don't have very good relations in place, collaborations across the supply chain in place, then you probably won't make it, because we won't be able to integrate the supply chain to learn new things. So that was the key idea of what I did in that project. Then when I moved to the UK, I didn't do a lot of things on supply chain management. And this is partly because the concept of supply chain management, it's not very strategic in the UK. So it has to do more with purchasing. So they call it like procurement. It's not very strategic, whereas in the Netherlands, it's very strategic to bring people together and to actively seek to improve the relations. Of course, I have studied some companies which are very strong on that in the UK. And also I've done research, so other things I've done are with regards to championing digital innovations inside companies. So this is one part of research I have been doing. So more at the micro level, because the supply chain is at an ecosystem level. champions of innovation, they're more at the micro level. So I'm very much interested in that, of, more the micro foundations of digital innovation. I'm also looking at project management. The Bartlett School of Construction Project Management, where I'm based, it's a center of excellence in project management, and it's one of few schools around the world which are focusing on project management or the management of projects. And this is also something very fitting for the sector, because construction is also very project-based. And this is why when we typically try to transfer lessons from one sector to the other in construction, because it's very unique, because we have all these different projects, they're not easily transferable, those lessons. And this is also why some digital innovation fail, because we are very good at construction to import things from other sectors. We're very good at that, but we lack in the implementation, and these are all the things that come also from the how applied the sector is, how the procurement is organized, the structures, the very low profit margins.